What's up? Welcome back to the Dream Mason podcast. I'm your host, Alex Terranova. I'm really excited about this conversation today and this idea I'm going to bring you. I think there's a ton of value and a ton of wisdom. I don't actually even believe that this is from me. In a way, I think I picked this up, from meditation, from the universe, from spirit, whatever you believe. And it's making a powerful difference in my life and the life of my clients. And I want to share it with you because I think it can make a powerful difference in your life too. Before we get started on this, I just want to share, I and Bob Conlon, a brother, a friend, have a men's retreat coming up at the end of October. It's called the Alchemy of Men Retreat. If you are a man or you have a man in your life that you love, this could be a life-changing experience for them. It's going to be men, 40 acres in this beautiful cabin on a river in Idaho. We're going to put down the things that stress us out. We're going to put down our phones. We're going to leave life behind. We're going to have a really good time. We're going to get into nature. We're going to have fun. We're going to get connected. We're going to have conversations that men often don't have. We're going to look at things like, how did we become the men that we are, or the men that we are serving us in the life we want to live? What are we committed to, and how do we move closer to that? And how do we get more off autopilot and more intentional about our lives and take better care of ourselves and mentally, physically, and spiritually? So again, if you are a man and you are interested in the Alchemy of Men Retreat, I would love to talk to you about it. You can email me at alex@thedreammason.com. You can also go to my website, thedreammason.com, and check out more information there. And Your Love Adventure, the program I do with Evan, my partner, is about to launch its third cohort, I think. I don't know where we're at. It's second. I don't know. Your Love Adventure 2.0. It is a create your own dating adventure. So if dating has become a rut, has become stagnant, has become no fun, but you are committed to love, you are committed to finding that partner, this program might be for you. You can reach out to me, Alex at Your Love Adventure, or Evan at Your Love Adventure. Tell us you want to be part of Your Love Adventure 2.0, but you better do it quick because it is starting in a few days, but there are a few spots left. All right, let's jump into this topic. I'm really excited about this. So I wrote this and I created this because I think there's a huge misconception between fear and possibility and the sensations in our body and how we know what's happening. So let's just start with, I want to show you how fear and possibility work. So when I created the Tulum Dating Experiment roughly a year ago, and if you've been following me, you know what that is. If you haven't been following me, the Tulum Dating Experiment was I became overboard, resigned to dating and finding love, and I basically created an online contest, a bachelor-style contest of sorts, where I said, hey, I have a wedding to go to in Tulum. I'm looking for love. I'm looking for a partner. I'm serious about this, and I can't seem to get out of my own way when it comes to dating, looking for love and whatnot. And I tasked 5 of my friends with choosing the winner of this contest. And it was pretty, not only is this how Evan and I met and started, but it was life-changing for us. It's the foundation of why we created Your Love Adventure. And taking that risk and leaping into that experiment and putting it out online and just going and following inspiration has been completely life-changing. So when I created it, hundreds of people reached out. Many shared how inspired they were. They commented and shared that they wanted to do something like this. Some asked me if I would even if I would help them create it. And other people suggested, I'm going to do something like this myself. This is so great. So what happened in that moment? What happened was people saw a possibility for themselves. They found hope and saw a vision. They found a new way to date or possibly find love through fun and adventure. They got excited about dating or this idea of love in a completely new way. The possibility was born. It was alive. And people had let themselves become inspired. Something awoke within them. And then what happened? Well, here's the thing about possibility. It has a really short life. We see it, we feel it, and we get turned on by it, and it all happens really fast. And all the while, our ego and its accomplices, fear and logic, are warming up in the subconscious parking lot, waiting to reinsert themselves into the driver's seat. So if you don't jump on possibility in a moment, it often vanishes, as it did for 99% of those people. They didn't create it. They didn't create their version. They didn't try something new in dating. They didn't work with me or say yes to an opportunity to do work with your love adventure. Now I want to be really clear. There's nothing wrong with them. I don't have an opinion or a judgment about them not moving forward or doing that. It's just a fact. They didn't. This is simply, and here's the thing though, this is simply how possibility works. That's why it's just flat. There's no feelings about it. It's just possibility works like that. It comes and it goes really fast. Your mind and your ego keep you safe and in your comfort zone by having it vanish in an instant. But here's the thing, it costs you the experience of living your most extraordinary life. And this happens all the time. Inspiration arrives and we see possibilities. Maybe be it to transform our bodies, quit the job that we hate, or go for that dream job. Maybe it's to write a book or perform music live, start a business, maybe move to a new country. There's a million ideas of things that you get inspired and we get inspired to do, which die on the vine of hesitation. So where does possibility die or get stuck? So we think that fear, that feeling or anxiety that we feel that comes up when that like new possibility comes, we think it's that our gut is often saying no, or maybe we think it's saying be careful, or maybe it's saying it's not the right time, or I don't have the money. Maybe it's saying I need to sleep on it or take or slow down. But we're mistaken. It's not fear, it's not anxiety, and it's not your gut. It might be your gut, but you're reading your gut wrong. It's actually excitement. Excitement and fear often feel exactly the same way, but how we interpret those feelings is a whole nother conversation. But it's whether it's your gut or your soul, what it's actually screaming is yes. And the only way your soul and your gut and that inner part of you that's yearning for this possibility, that's yearning for something new, that's yearning for these things you want, can get your attention is to create these feelings that we often interpret as fear or anxiety or doubt or scary, because the feelings are uncomfortable. And that's what it feels like to be alive. Most of the time we're in the mundane, we're in the autopilot, we're just going through the motions, and we don't actually feel that alive. When you're called forth by inspiration, it wakes you up. You feel alive, and that feeling often feels scary. And here's the thing about that feeling is we forgot how it feels, because every time it happens, we squish it down. We don't like how it feels in the moment. We label it like something bad or uncomfortable. We label it fear. We label it anxiety. We label it doubt. We've slept on it so many times and then woken up either still feeling that way or it's gone away, that we convinced ourselves that not saying yes was actually the right answer and following our gut was the right decision. But we misinterpreted the signs. So look at your life. If you don't love your job, if you can't muster up creativity, if you never have enough time, if you aren't happy, if you feel trapped or stressed out, if your feelings and emotions are running your life, if your money, love life, dating life, and relationships aren't where you want them to be, all of those are examples that life is actually showing you that you've repeatedly let possibility slip through your fingers. So how do we breathe life back into possibility? We take risks. We say yes to scary things. We make being comfortable the enemy, and we fall in love with discomfort. We'll grab hold of opportunities. We say yes. We take immediate action when we feel excited, inspired, and called to something. We stop sleeping on things and we simply go for it in the moment. We stop making excuses and finding reasons and justifications for why we can't fill in the blank. If it's not going to kill you, consider that it will likely make you stronger, more wise, more capable, and more resilient, even if it's not the right decision. We stop being logical all the damn time and start practicing dreaming and being creative. And instead of thinking about what could go wrong, we look for what could go right. We say yes, 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 yes. We say yes again and again and again. Opportunities and possibility love the word yes. They love the energy of yes. Doors open with a yes. Everything shuts down with a no. To embrace possibility demands courage. To welcome it into your life only requires you to say yes. Yes, when, where, and how do I start? Thanks for being with me on another episode of the Dream Mason podcast. I hope this is helpful. If you're interested in the Alchemy of Men retreat, I would love to talk to you or that man in your life. And if you're interested and excited and inspired by the retreat or finding love, talk to me about your love adventure. I'll catch you next time.